Welcome to the Burton Borders. Ain't got no time for no stallers, yeah.
We are the risers, we're not the fallers. Our channel is growing wider and taller.
Yeah, we're here to give you the news about your dear beloved Blues, yeah.
So if you like this YouTube channel, like, subscribe and turn on that bell.
Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome to the match review of Sheff United 3, Chelsea 0. Another disgraceful performance. Before I start this video, please like, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. This match review is going to be very sketchy because I didn't watch the whole match, I've got to be honest. I couldn't watch the match from the beginning, so I taped the game to watch it later. Didn't know what the score was because when I watch the match later, I just don't look at any social media, nothing, and I just want to see what the match from scratch. But after going 2-0 down and seeing how shocking our performance was, I just had to watch most of the second half on fast forward, so I hardly saw any of the second half, so I can't really comment on how the second half went, I'm afraid. So this is mainly a first half preview and probably bits of the second half that I actually watched. But sorry, this is not good enough. You know, we are a team fighting for top four. Sheff United are a good team, well organised, they know what they're doing. Chelsea are still a work in progress. No transfers last season, so yeah, but that's no excuse though. You know, I don't excuse performances like this. The least I expect from our team is a bit of fight, a bit of desire, especially when you're going for top four. I want to see us, if we go a goal down, show a bit of character. These players have got no character. I'm sorry, you know, we've had so many different managers saying that they've got no character. They've got no. Their mentality is weak. You know, so Frank Lampard gave a damning press conference afterwards saying he learnt a lot. He should have learnt a lot about them already because we've learnt about them for the past 2 or 3 seasons. We know what this group of players are like. You know, we need leaders in their side. We need players of character. You know, so a lot of fans are getting excited about X player and this player. So I'm hoping. Werner, from what I know, he's got a strong mentality, so I'm hoping that he'll bring that in. If we can get Havertz, I've read and done a lot of research about Havertz. He's the right sort of Havertz. He's the right sort of profile we need, and we just need to get in play. I don't care if they're ballers. I need characters first of all, because ballers can play entertaining football, but characters win your games. You know, think about the likes of John Terry, the likes of Frank Lampard himself when he was in the scene, Didier Drogba, Ivanovic, Ballack, Michael Essien, all those guys. You know, not only could they play football, but they had character. You know, that's what took us through when we won the Champions League. You know, we had Di Matteo. A lot of people are lauding Di Matteo, but it's the players who saw through because we have strong players. You know, these players now, they're not fit to clean the boots of any of the players that we had playing for us in the past. You know, they're just not good enough. Weak-willed, weak mentality. You know, so no consistency. You know, I want to see our team fight. That's all I'm asking for. Fight. You know, we're fans. We're passionate. We want to see us fight for top four. We're not seeing that. You know, we will never think that if we won this game, it will keep us in the top four. When you think tomorrow, Manchester United, I can't remember, they've got an easy match tomorrow. Leicester play Bournemouth. Our only hope is that Sheffield United play the same way that they played against us today as they do when they play Leicester. Because Leicester's last 3 games after that, Sheffield United, which are Tottenham, they'll probably beat because Tottenham are just finished now as a team. So we have to get a result now against Liverpool. If we play like that against Liverpool, we're going to get hammered. You know, another 3 goals conceded. What's this with our threes? Ever since we've had the sponsors of 3, we've been either scoring 3 or conceding 3. You know, we've got Liverpool. Said Norwich next. We'll probably beat them because they're down now. So I'm hoping that that the pressure's off. They don't play with a bit more freedom because we need to come back, get our confidence back against Norwich. It's a good job we got them on Tuesday so that we can just put this performance to bed. Then we've got Liverpool. You know, if it's another 3, then it's not going to be 3 for us. It's going to be 3 for them. And Wolves are not going to be easy either. So you know, it's so frustrating, so frustrating. You know, losing to West Ham as well, that was so frustrating, because I knew that we had some harder matches, but you know, the fact that we lost to West Ham just made it a lot harder for us. It's just awful. And everyone's got to take the blame. Even Frank, who's a disappointment, he's got to take his fair share of the blame as well, because you know what Sheffield United are about. You change your tactics a bit. They press hard, and we're not great at playing the ball out from the back. You know, okay, he kind of played. I say he played Christensen because he's okay at passing the ball out from the back, but it swings and roundabouts because Christensen. Even if we just changed and just played a bit longer, cut out the press and just went a little bit longer, we played with. Then again, I don't know, because we played with Christensen, but then who's the alternative? It's Rudiger, and Rudiger's just as bad. So it's just like taking one useless player out and replacing him with another useless player. So yeah, it's a pity that Tamori's injured. So he could have made a difference, because he's probably better than those two anyway. First goal, once again, is just awful defending. Kepa doesn't take any blame, because the shot was a deflection, and for me it was a catalogue of errors, and this is where we need character and bravery. First of all, Ross Barkley, why is he turning away from the ball? You make yourself big. I want my players to make yourself big in front. That should not pass. If he had stayed up, made himself big, so what, is going to hit you in the chest or the stomach? You're a big lad, take it, not move out of the way. So had he made himself big rather than turning away from the shot, then it wouldn't have had that deflection in the first place. So Kepa did well to react to it, but then we had statues. Our defenders are statues. They do not move. I was watching Christensen. Not once did he react. He just looked at the ball, and he just McGoldrick was the first one to react for a tap-in. Same thing what happened when we played against West Ham with that Antonio goal. No reaction. Just looking at the ball watching. Zuma as well, ball watching. You know, didn't react to the ball. He was closest to McGoldrick, so he should have got back. So we got all our defenders are like statues. Why is it one of their defenders, not one of our players reacted, and he reacted? That's not good enough. Sorry, it's not good enough. Weak, fragile defending. Second goal, Kepa was a statue this time. Okay, it was well worked. I give Sheffield United, you know, credit where credit's due. Nice little 1-2, brilliant cross. Again, Zuma didn't get across his man. Christensen was watching the ball, and he was, I don't know what position he was taking. So that position he was taking was in no man's land. He's got to watch, he's got to be aware of ball and man. So what he needs to do, he needs to take a couple of steps back so that he's sandwiched, the attacker is sandwiched, so that he can jump up, get his jump on him. But where his position was, he was in no man's land when the ball went across him. And the header, you know, decent header, good header, but I expect my goalkeeper to be diving, not just standing there watching it like a statue. You dive, okay, if you don't get it, you don't get it, but you dive, you make an effort. You know, don't stand there flat-footed. What are you doing? You're a £72 million goalkeeper. I expect better for that sort of money. Good news is that we're after Kake. There's talk that we've actually agreed a deal for Kake, the Trabzonspor goalkeeper. I did a video about him a few weeks ago actually, and 6'3", he's meant to be a decent goalkeeper with a 76% shot save, as opposed to our Kepa, what's he got, what, 5% shot save this season or something ridiculous like that. So that's going to be an improvement. As I said, 6'3", quite commanding. So we'll see what happens with that. And then the third goal, again, we brought on Bambi on ice. We brought that clown on again, Rudiger, to try and shore up the defence. What a joke that is. And he, again, what's he doing? You know, fails to sort his feet out again, and he presents an easy chance to McGoldrick. Anyway, although that didn't matter anyway, it's just goal difference doesn't matter, because Leicester and Manchester United have got far superior goal differences to us anyway. But it was just a poor goal to give away, and I couldn't see us getting back into the game anyway, because our attack was toothless today. Tammy Abraham, I don't know what's happened to him. I've been one of Tammy Abraham's biggest defenders, but since lockdown, okay, scored that goal against Crystal Palace, he's been dreadful. It's been awful. You know, I said I'd have started with thing today, Giroud, and I stick by that. Okay, Giroud's played 5 games and he's getting on a bit, but he's the informed striker. Tammy's not doing anything, didn't offer us anything yesterday. So you know what, he's just, I'm not sure, is this his character? Because I said he's got Werner coming in. So again, it's a character thing. I'll expect my number 9 to see that he's got competition next season and say, you know what, I'm going to make it hard for me to lose my place in the team. He's making an easy decision for Frank Lampard at the moment, because Werner walks straight into the side. Tammy's on the bench. He's not playing if he carries on like that. Ross Barkley, as I said, people were getting so excited about him. I don't know why people were getting excited about him, because of 2 okayish performances. You know, even those okayish performances, I saw a lot of sloppiness in his play. He's not good enough to play consistently, and so when people are saying, well, we're getting Havertz when we've got people like him, that's why, because that's a step up in quality, you know. So he's not got that quality. Reece James is another one. I'm not writing off Reece James, don't get me wrong. He's just not been himself since the lockdown, but I still have faith in him. But you know, everyone's getting excited because we've signed all these attacking players, but we're not winning anything with this defence. We're not even getting top 4. I don't care how many good attacking players we get, we're not even getting top 4 with this defence that we've got in a moment. We need a total clear out. I said the goalkeeper's the first step. We just need 2 centre. People said we need 1 centre half. We need 2 centre halves. We need 2 new centre halves, and we need a left back. You know, for us to move forward and progress. Because all of those defenders that we've got in our team, I'm not confident with any of them. Zuma has his moments now and again with his last ditch tackle and everything else, but his all-round game is not good enough. His distribution from the back isn't great. He's reactive as well sometimes. Even that last minute tackle, he came across, but you have to be reading the game a lot better. None of our defenders really read that game. None of them have got authority. None of them have got that leadership mentality, leadership qualities that you need. And if you can't build, you start building from the defence first, then you build it. That's what Manchester United have done. If you notice, when Manchester United, they became a lot more solid at the back and they started to progress their play. I don't know, great at the back, but he sorted out their defence first. And I don't know what's happening. Is Frank, is it the coaching? What's happening with the defensive setup? You know, the coaching, we're just so poor in defence, in just the way we set up for the defending. It's just awful. Totally awful. We should have, hindsight, we should have matched them, because gone 3 at the back against them. We've gone like for like. We may have had more joy, but it's, you know, we were a lot more solid in the second half when we went 3 at the back, apart from the error by Rudiger. In hindsight, you know, decent managers adjust. So Frank needs to learn. He needs to learn quickly if he's gonna move us forward. So guys, that's disappointing again, really disappointing, and we just need a clear out of some of these weak characters. We need strong characters who know what it means to play for the badge. I want players who are going to play for the badge and fight for everything. That's what, if you look at Sheff United showed us today what it means to have a collective. You know, they like for like, player for player. Who in the Sheffield United side would get into ours? Maybe Henderson, the goalkeeper. Probably one of their defenders as well, maybe. The 2 centre-backs, maybe, because they're better than our useless ones that we got. But what they have, they know, they're well coached, they know what they're doing, and each one of them works for the team, gives 100% for the team. Everyone in their position gives 100%. They show strong character, and that's the total opposite to what we do. You know, weak-willed. When the going gets tough, we disappear. We don't get going, we just disappear. So when the going gets tough, I want players who get going, not run away. So that's it, guys. Sorry for being so negative, but you know, this was not good enough. You know, before the West Ham performance was woeful, this was shocking, and especially what we're trying to aim for, must do better. You know, disappointed. So don't forget, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you on the next video. So until then, see you later. Bye bye.